2RG, what it be, man? It's your boy Nino 2 Real here, back again with another video. Before we hop into this video, man, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't, if you're new to the channel, and make sure that you tap that like, man. Give me a little like. You feel what I'm saying? Tap that like for the algorithm so we can continue to push out more good content for you guys. So in this video, I want to talk real briefly with y'all about getting through weary seasons. And I know this is something that needs to be talked about, because mostly all of us go through weary seasons. A lot of us go through different seasons in life that challenges us, that gives us resistance, that, you know what I'm saying, feels very difficult to go through at times. So in this video, I want to give you a roadmap and a perspective change, so you can see, so you can see, properly look at the weary seasons in your life, and then two, understand how to move through them, right? So let's hop into it. A little bit of my story, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you know that I came up going through a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? Like those who seen my video previously, I talked about how I was going through different shelters. I talked about how I faced different adversities, like losing my parents. I talked about, you know, different internal struggles that I faced, like one being anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Another one was like depersonalization due to anxiety. Anxiety was like a massive ball, you know what I'm saying, that kind of branched out into different things that I had to deal with. And due to that, and how those things affected me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it affected me in a very, very negative way not too long ago, probably about like a year ago. And I was struggling, bro. Like, I was filled up with these symptoms that came from anxiety, and it really really limited me. Or shall I say, I allowed it to limit me. I've allowed it to limit me for some time, because it just seemed like a hurdle that I couldn't jump over. You know what I mean? Like, I was dealing with, you know, breathing issues. You know what I'm saying? I say quote because it was nothing really wrong with the breathing. It's anxiety throwing a lie up. It was feeding me, basically feeding me a lie, and I was taking a bait every time, because I felt a way, and I kind of linked that feeling to the truth of a catastrophic outcome, right? And I allowed that to box me in, and it literally limited, you know, my moves for like a year, you know what I'm saying, or close to it. You ask my wife can tell you, you know what I'm saying, this I'm not making this up. But I say that to say that was a very weary season in my life, and I know a lot of you guys go through similar things. It may not be anxiety, it may be depression, it may be, you know, suicidal thoughts, it may be, you know, whatever the enemy is throwing at you at the moment. Because we got to understand, and this is going to bring me to my point, we got to understand that we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, bro. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against wicked principalities. We wrestle against wicked spiritual forces in this realm, on this earth. We wrestle with them, bro. So we got to understand that our fight, our battle, through every weary season that you're going through, it starts in the spirit. It starts in the spirit, and this is why you need Christ. You need Christ. You need to rely on him, because he is the only way that he's the only way that you're going to successfully get through your trial. Successfully get through your trial. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. But Christ give us a peace that surpasses all understanding. Peace that make you think, yo, how am I still sane? How am I still grounded? Even though I just got hit with this massive situation in my life. How am I still pushing? How do I still have peace of mind? You feel what I'm saying? So it's understanding that, one, you need Christ. You need Christ because we're not fighting against flesh. We're fighting against wicked principalities. We fight against wicked spiritual forces, demons. You feel what I'm saying? So That's what we up against. You feel what I'm saying? And we need the armor of God to help us get through that. And a couple ways we can use the armor of God to help us get through that is one, to have the shield of faith. The shield of faith is, as I've been reading the Bible, right? I think I was in what was it? First Thessalonians chapter 5, and it was talking about in the footnotes how, you know, faith, hope, and it's one more, faith, hope, and what's the last one? Faith, hope, and love. Faith, hope, and love is the top three essential forms of armor to have. Faith, hope, and love. And the reason being is because you need faith. You need faith to divert the lies of the enemy. The enemy is going to try to throw lies at you left and right. The enemy hate us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. The enemy hate us. The devil and his demons, they hate us. You feel what I'm saying? Because they can never be us. They hate us. And they want to do everything in their power to distract us. They want to do everything in their power to keep us limited. They want to do everything in their power to stop us from walking in our purpose, our God-given purpose. So you got to understand that with the shield of faith, that's gonna block the lies of the enemy. That's gonna block the lies of the devil from seeping into your mind, from seeping into your heart. You got to continue to throw up your shield of faith, and that's in Jesus Christ. That's in the fact that Christ died for us and rose on the third day to take away our sin and give us access into the kingdom of heaven once we place our faith in him. So we hold that up. We hold that up, and we have hope in that. Through every situation, we need to have hope. That's how we're going to get through weary seasons. Hope. The enemy wants to take your hope. He want to take your hope. He want to diminish it. Y'all, a lot of you not. I was in my daughter's room. I was on my daughter's bedroom floor. I was crying. I was crying like a baby, bro. I didn't want nothing. I didn't want nothing to do. I didn't want nothing else to do with this world. Like, I didn't want to, like, the way I was feeling inside, bro, it was like, I just felt as though I couldn't handle it. I felt like I was losing my family. I felt like I was losing, you know, loved ones, people I cared about, and all those things. Like, a lot was going on at once. And I just felt like I had a ton of bricks on my shoulders, and I couldn't hold up the weight. So I'm in my daughter's room. I'm on the floor. I'm weeping. I'm weeping like, Lord, take this away from me. Take it away from me. Please. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can go on no more. And in that moment, though, I'm not going to say in that exact moment, but throughout the span of time, I learned that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Come on, somebody. No weapon formed against you shall prosper when you are a child of God. And all of the weapons that the enemy is forming against you will not prosper if you are a child of God. So that's a mindset shift. That's something that's going to help you get through the weary seasons in your life. Understanding that there's no weapon in the world that Satan can form that's going to prosper if you're a child of God. You may feel some resistance. You may feel some heaviness, but it will not, and I repeat, it will not defeat you. It will not defeat you. So take courage and take hope. Take hope, take courage. And understand that none of those weapons are going to defeat you. You are a child of God. Place your faith. To those of you who didn't place your faith in the Lord, bro, I really call you. I call you up, and I call you to place your faith in the one who gave you life and the one who sustains your life. You feel what I'm saying? I pray that you guys do that. I pray that you guys do that. And if you need any assistance with doing that, you can always comment down below, or you can DM me, hit my phone. You feel what I'm saying? But that's very important that we understand that. We need that mindset shift to understand that we don't fight against flesh and blood. What we're going through in these seasons, in these weary seasons, is spiritual attacks. A lot of the times, if it's not now, I'm going to say this, if it's not your own disobedience, and if it's not your own lack of discipline that's caused you to go through what you're going through spiritual attacks. You feel what I'm saying? So you also need discernment to understand why you are going through the season that you're going through, why you are going through the weary season that you seem to be facing. Is it your lack of obedience and your lack of diligence, or is it spiritual attacks from the enemy? You feel what I'm saying? So you got to be able to discern which is which. But yeah, that brings me to my point, man. Like, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And also understanding that sometimes God just allow you to go through certain things to build you. So that's another mindset shift to have, y'all. Like, God will let you go through certain things to build you. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going through this situation. God must not love me. God must have turned his face from me. He just don't care about me. He just don't want to see me win. Like, a lot of us think that, God is against us. But the Bible says, if God was willing to give his only begotten son, who he dearly loved, how much more is he willing to give to you? How much more is he willing to give to you? If he gave his only begotten son, that's like if I gave, and this don't even equate for real, but let's say that's like me giving my sacrifice of my daughter. So on the behalf of someone else, anybody else, how much more, if I was willing to go that far, how much more am I willing to give to that person? Think about that. Like, look at how God sees us. God loved you so much that he gave his only begotten son, someone perfect, no sin in the world, no blemish, no fault. He sent him down to be a sacrifice on behalf of us so that we can have eternal life, so that we can be in right standing with God. That's love. That's love. So when you're going through a weary season, don't look at God as if he don't love you. He loves you. He dearly loves you. You feel what I'm saying? John 3 verse 16. Get that to read when y'all get the chance, yo. He dearly loves you. So understand that some things you go through is just for the sanctification of your soul. Some things that you go through is for the building of your character. You feel what I'm saying? So that's another mindset switch to have, and that's going to help you to navigate through your situation with a sense of confidence, with a sense of hope, knowing that you are not left for dead, knowing that you are not left and abandoned. God said that he will never leave or forsake you. He's with you to the end. You feel what I'm saying? So let us understand that, bro. Brothers and sisters, let us understand that and take hope and take courage and take faith in each weary situation that you find yourself in. So I hope that really I hope that shine a lot of light on, how we are to go through weary seasons and weary challenges. And to make it a little more practical for y'all, I also want to just give y'all some things that you can do, that you can practically do. You know what I'm saying? Outside of mindset shifts, some things you can practically do to help you in a weary season. So one thing, and it's the top of the line. This is the top of the line. The top thing that you should be doing while you're going through a weary season is praying. You need to pray. You need to find isolated space where you can be just you and the Lord. You need to pray and ask God to reveal what is it that you're going through. Reveal the roots of why you are going through what you are going through. And then take heed to what he tells you. Take heed to what he tells you. So after you get that confirmation, after you get that answer from the Lord, you need to take heed immediately and be obedient to where he's guiding you. Be obedient to what he's telling you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the first thing you need to do. Pray. Seek God. Seek God in prayer. Craft out your own little specific time of the day, however you got to do it, but make sure that you are praying. And then two, another thing that you can do that's more so on the physical side is to take care of your vessel. Take care of your vessel. And I mean is take care of your vessel, bro. And I know that sounds simple, but it's highly important that you take care of your vessel in weary seasons, because in weary seasons, the enemy like to get you to compromise. The enemy like to get you, he like to He like to try to influence you to let go, to not care for yourself as much, to not take care of your nutrition, to not look at what you eating. You know what I'm saying? When you feeling sad or you feeling depressed or you feeling anxious and you stress eating or you doing this and the third, he gets you in a state. He try to get you in a state where it's like you start to neglect the things that you shouldn't be neglecting. You start to not prioritize your health. You start eating corny. You start eating trash. You start drinking trash. A lot of people start to put things in their body that shouldn't be in their body. You feel what I'm saying? It's grace. It's grace. I'm not here to condemn nobody. I'm not here to condemn nobody. We all have sin. We all have sin and fall short of God's glory daily. You feel what I'm saying? But I am here to call you up as a brother, as somebody that love you. So it's like, be mindful of that. Take care of your vessel. Don't go to liquor and try to get drunk and numb the feelings and all that. Don't go to weed. Trying to get your mind to another place and mellow out or whatever you call it. Don't go to that. Go back to step one, prayer. When you're feeling down, when you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling whatever you're feeling, take it to the Lord. The Lord tells us to cast all our cares on him because why? Because he cares for us. You know what I'm saying? So that's the next step. Take care of your body, bro. Make sure that you're working out. Making sure that you're getting your heart rate up. You know what I'm saying? Doing things that's going to help you, your physical and your mind. You know what I'm saying? So you're praying, you're eating good, you're working out. You feel what I'm saying? Do things that's going to help you to take care of your vessel so that when you're going through these weary seasons, you got my wife is a clown, yo. When you're going through weary seasons, you have ammunition to fight, bro. You're not just going off of thin air. You have ammunition to fight because not only are you taking things to the spirit primarily, but you are also working on your physical. You are also working on your vessel. You're also working on your health and your mind. You know what I mean? So that's something that I really want to encourage you guys to start doing to get through weary seasons. And yeah, man, I think that sum it up. That sum it up. You know what I'm saying? Just trusting in the fact that God loves you, having faith and knowing that God loves you and he wants the best for you, and everything that you go through is not for your demise. It's not to hurt you. It's to build you. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be laughing at my videos, man. We got to. I'm gonna keep it too. That's gonna be in there. I'm gonna zoom up. I'm gonna zoom up real close. But this is like a 20-minute video. I'm about to be done it though. But yeah, y'all, so that's the video for today, man. I want y'all to be able to understand why you may be going through a weary season and how to get through a weary season. So I hope you found value in this video. I know I found value in this video because this has helped me to reflect on what to do when I'm faced with the next challenge. What to do when the enemy try to run his movie. When the enemy try to get one up on me. You feel what I'm saying? We always need to be ready. We always need to have our armor on us. We always need to be fighting a good fight of faith daily. You feel what I'm saying? So this way we are covered, we are prepared, we are protected. You know what I'm saying? Throughout each trial. So I hope you guys found value in this video, man. Give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Follow me if you're on Instagram and you haven't followed me yet, man. I'm going to be posting more videos. I post videos and content on the topics of health and fitness, Christianity, biblical teaching, and mindset and self-care. So if that's something that you're interested in, I highly suggest that you subscribe to the channel and follow your boy. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Stay too real.